Guys, you might as well just call me the dumb masterpiece here. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Today I am going to be downgrading this to iOS 7.0. So we're gonna do. First, I'll show you uh, I'll show you the jailbreak later, how to do it and everything. I'll just tell you. And yeah, you need to add two sources: core utilities and OpenSSH. You need to add these two. You need to go home. You're gonna run the script. You're gonna download iOS 8.4.1 for this iPad, and we are not gonna downgrade to iOS 8. We are actually downgrade to iOS 7. I'll just show you what I mean. So restore slash downgrade. You're gonna click iOS 8.4.1, not the latest iOS 9.3.5. You think you're gonna be smart and just gonna try to think it's gonna untether the jailbreak. Nah, it's not gonna do it, guys. So start the restore. Enable. If it asks you this option, please click on KDFU mode. Okay, it's gonna do something here. Do not enter. I made this mistake too many times. Do not. Okay, the root password is ALPINE. ALPINE. Enter it carefully and then enter. Now, I'll tell you guys something here. This is most important thing. Okay, after I add these two sources, you are not gonna put this into normal DFU mode or recovery mode. You're going to you're going to let it be KDFU mode. Okay, you're gonna unplug and replug your device, and now it's going to do this, and it's going to now show the Apple logo on the screen, and it's gonna wipe your whole data. Please back up your data before you do this. Okay, watch the full tutorial first, then do this, because some important things I will say mostly at the end. So yeah, be careful, guys. You're gonna use a Mac, okay? So this is not gonna work on Windows because Windows doesn't have terminal. Windows has terminal, but not the Mac one. So what the hell is going on here? Why is nothing showing on the screen here? What does it say over here? It's running some codes. It's writing something. Guys, you're gonna let this write. Even if it like repeats 1,000 times, you're gonna let everything write. Don't touch your iPad until everything is done writing. Okay? Do not touch your iPad. Do not touch your Mac until this is done. Even if it shows nothing on the screen, this is normal. It's just in DFU mode. Please, I was right now about to make a mistake by unplugging the iPad or unplugging the PC or something. Please do not do that. It's gonna I thought it was just an error, so like I checked and then I made sure it's not an error. So now it's going to like show an Apple logo on the screen any minute now. If you're doing iOS 6 on the iPad 2, it's gonna show you the iOS 6 logo, but since we are doing iOS 8 first, we're gonna show iOS 8 logo on the screen. Any minute now. Waiting for the device. As you can see, make sure your iPad is not activation locked, or else you might face activation lock once you downgrade. Keep this plugged inside the PC and move away from the PC completely like that. You're going to wait until a full iPad has been done restored. Okay, you're gonna do what the script asks you to do, what your Mac asks you to do. You're gonna do that exact steps, and then you're gonna wait for this. It says waiting for the NAND. It's gonna wait now. It's gonna do this, and do not unplug your device, please. It's not gonna fail mid. It's not gonna fail mid-time, don't worry. It's not gonna fail mid-process. So yeah, I'll do some things. I'll be right back once it's done. Guys, one thing to need to know is that if your Mac asks you if you want to allow this accessibility connect, click on allow. Okay, this is the most important thing. I have disabled that option. I in settings I just clicked always allow, so now it's not gonna ask me anymore. If it asks you guys, then please do it. Our iPad is almost done restoring. As I said, please make sure the iPad is not activation locked, and please back up your data before you start the restore, and move away from your bed or whatever you're doing this on to prevent the wire from unplugging there. So as you can see, it's restoring the iPad to fresh iOS 8.4.1. Then we're gonna downgrade to iOS 7 from there using Cool Booter. And I will show you guys how you can get back to iOS 8 if you want to. If the jailbreak does not work or anything, similar thing happened to me when I downgrade iPhone 5 back to iOS 6. It was not like the jailbreak was not working. So yeah, mounting the system, now it's installing again, flashing the firmware. As you can see, it's gonna flash until your Mac tells you to unplug this. Please do not unplug this. It's gonna create everything, and restoring done. Okay, there's no error has been occurred. You can unplug your device, but for my safety, I'm gonna keep the device plugged. And instead of like going to the full setup, I'm just gonna activate the iPad. Then we're gonna go to the setup. We're not gonna skip the setup completely because since it's not activation locked. Yeah, it's restoring. Boom, boom, boom. It's restoring. As you can see, it's restoring to iOS 8. Congratulations, now you have iOS 8. Then say bye-bye to iOS 8. Say hello to iOS 7 or iOS 5, iOS 6, or even early versions of iOS 8 like iOS 8.0. Say hello to that. For my case, it's gonna be iOS 7.0. So I will be saying hello to 7.0, and I will show you the coolest feature in iOS 7.0. The coolest thing that I like about iOS 7.0 is that the red slide to turn off one. I'll just be right back. I need to go to the washroom. It's gonna flash anyway, so I'll be right back. Say hello to iOS 8. We're gonna minimize. We're gonna close this. Our work with that is finished. You're gonna open 3 tools here. No activate or nothing, so we're gonna activate it now. Activate it. I'm gonna activate the device, not skip the setup. Okay. Now, there's no iCloud or anything like that. Let's go. It's blah. Yes. Select UK English. English UK and then select. It's gonna set the language here. I don't know why I feel like this is activation lock for some reason. Kuwait. I think this is imported from Germany or something because it says Germany over there. As you can see, I have the keyboard. We have the keyboard of the iOS 8. There you go. It's not activation locked. Enable location service. Set up as new iPad. Skip this step. Don't use. Since we are going to be side loading all the apps, and agree. No password because we're gonna skip iOS 8 anyway. So automatic send delivers. Congratulations, iOS 8 with jailbreak. I wish I could keep iOS 8, but nah, I'm just gonna do it in a downgrade. So here you go. iOS 8 on the Retina display iPad looks so cool, man. Okay, let's, without wasting any time, let's open Cydia and let's do the complete upgrade. Wait, I'm just gonna. You're gonna go to sources. Oh, you can refresh. Let it do its thing. Complete upgrade. There. Finally, guys. Finally. I've been waiting for this moment. Okay. Cydia. Add the cool booter repo. coolbooter.com. Add the source. Okay, it's adding. Okay, there you go. Ignore all these red and yellow things. You're good to go. Cool booter repo. All packages. This. Modify. Install. No downgrades. Confirm. There you go. Now we'll be installing this. And now here's the fun part. We're gonna downgrade it. There will be an iOS 6 and iOS 5 option maybe, but I'm not gonna choose that because since for some reasons I'm not gonna choose that. I'm gonna choose iOS 7 because I don't like to see first of all it shows the iOS 8 logo, then it goes back, then it ruins a full retro moment. So this is why. Cool booter. Install. It's gonna install now. See, as you can see, it says iOS 6.0. It's not iOS 5, so I'm just gonna go to iOS 7. This time I'm gonna install. Okay. Storage, I'm gonna choose 7 GB. I'm gonna choose select. I'm ready. I would not like a custom boot logo. No. As you can see, guys, downloading iOS 7.0. So you're gonna let this download. Sometimes the app may terminate you, so you're gonna reopen and do the steps again, and you're gonna boot, and finally you're gonna have the iOS 7. But after that, after making sure and everything that you have iOS 7 and all, you're gonna come back to iOS 8 for temporary. You're gonna install the untethered one. You're gonna boot back again. So I'm gonna install this. You're gonna finish loading this. I'll be right back. You can now reboot your device. You have to reboot your device. Guys, you're booted back into iOS 8. So then you go to Cool Booter again. Click on boot. Lock your device. And wait. It's gonna do something here. Alright, there you go. You should get this. Guys, as you can see, it will say this, and it's going to install iOS 7. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'll show you guys how to do iOS 6 on another iPad 2, which I have, which is the iPad 2 mid 2012. Actually, I dual boot into that, or maybe iOS 5 also. Maybe we'll see what we can do. Let's go. Don't unlock your iPad now. I'll be right back once this is done. Guys, I'm back after I ate my lunch, and what I see here, the... Why did we not dual boot it here? I'm gonna try again. Oh, okay. It's the iOS 7 Apple logo! I think it's the 7 Apple logo. I can't spot the difference between an iOS 8 and 7 Apple logo. Oh my god! Oh my god! I should have done. Done the untethered one first only, guys. But we're gonna do it right now after this. I'll show you the most coolest feature as well. So there you go, guys. We getting iOS 7 on the iPad 3. Means we can get all the iOS 7, 2013, and very early 2014 apps and games. So make sure to. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so excited! Oh my god! I'm so excited! Oh my god! I'm so excited! I'm so excited, bro! Finally, iOS 7. After all my hard work, I have been trying this for 1-2 hours. Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe this! Oh my god! Please tell me this is not a trick by just resetting the iPad on iOS 8. Excuse me. It's activating my iPad right now. Cannot activate the iPad. Try again. Here's what I'm gonna activate using 3 tools here. So I'm going to connect this. Okay. Sometimes it will show like this. I don't know why the timing just changed to Arabic here. I'll change that later. I'm gonna go back to 3 tools. As you see, it says iOS 7.0 right here. Device not activated. It's not activated. We're gonna activate it from here. It's gonna activate the device. There you go. Simple activation tool you can use. Okay. There you go. Set up as a new iPad. Skip the step. Skip. Agree. I'm gonna add a password. Oh, I'm gonna add a password actually. The most simple password in the book. Wait, now I'm gonna change it. Wait, I'm gonna change it. Wait. Add a password. But how? Okay, I think it was only 2 digits back in the day. I'm not understand anything. Oh my god. Jailbreak is there. I'll get your fresh start to iOS 7. There you go. We have iOS 7. Let me confirm it by showing you in the settings. iOS 7. Let's see if the camera works. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, yeah. Look at this. Yo! But first we're gonna do untethered, so turn this back off. But by iOS 7 for now. Let's put it back to iOS 8 and I'll show you how to do untethered. We're gonna do untethered. We are on iOS 7 finally. There you go. Why is it taking so long? Okay, turn back on immediately. Okay, there you go. The reason I did not do on iOS 6 because I like told you the reason. But I will be doing this on my iPad too, so stay tuned for that. I'll show you how we'll do this on the iPad too mid 2012. So yeah, even the thumbnail is gonna be like I'm gonna create a thumbnail with the iPad 3 picture and a iOS 7 picture thingy, and I'll just create a thumbnail, or else it won't be interesting to watch, or else. So yeah, it's gonna boot back. There you go. It's gonna boot back. Now what we do? If you want to uninstall, you can. Trust. I'll go back to Cydia. We're going to go back to repo, that same repo. Click on sources. The Kobura repo. Untethered. Install. Okay, so loading data. Reloading data. Let it reload. Install. And we'll be done with the iOS 8. You actually have to hold power volume up or down to get back onto iOS 8, but in my case I will never get back onto iOS 8, so I'm just gonna keep it on iOS 7 here, unless urgently need to boot into another OS like iOS 8.0 or something like that. There you go. An iPad 2, I'm sorry, not iPad 2, an iPad 3 with a fresh start. This is the iPad 2 right here, and it's not dual booted, it's on iOS 6 right there. Now we're gonna boot it back. I'll be done with this process. So boot it back. For one final time, I'm gonna boot it back into iOS 7 for the final time. There you go. Guys, we are now booting back to iOS 7. So yeah, I'll show you the app sync unified as well. I might as well show you while we're at it. What the hell? Why do I have an iPod Touch 4 running iOS 4.3.3, which is unfortunately locked? There you go. Trust this computer. Alright. There you go. iOS 7, back onto the iPad 3. I don't know why it says 8 GB even though this is a 32 GB system. I mean, look at this. I don't know why. Yeah, anyways, that wraps it up with iOS 7. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.